Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
We're biased. We're women.
No, that's not a good answer.
Wow. So a man is not a real man if he doesn't know how to change a flat tire. But a woman who doesn't know how to cook a meal from scratch is not considered less of a woman? See, gentlemen, women always try to tell men what a real man, quote-unquote, is supposed to do. A real man is supposed to be the provider, the leader. He needs to know how to fix stuff. But when men try to tell women what a woman should be or do, they flip out. They called you misogynist. They say we are not in the 50s anymore, or it sounds to me that you want a servant. It's so funny how women pick and choose when they want to be traditional. But to women, you have to be a man all the time, and that's not a good deal for men. So listen up, ladies. Don't try to tell us what a man is supposed to be when you don't even know what a woman is.
Do you think a woman would be welcomed at a woman's march if she's pro-life or has traditional values?
Nope.
So do feminists really care about all
nowadays.
women or just the women who agree with them?
Feminists do not care about women.
So is it really about women's choice?
No, because it's not allowing each individual woman to decide for herself. It's not respecting each individual woman. It's conforming to a propaganda.
I agree. Feminism movement does not care about women at all or society in general. And here is my question then. So why do women often say that men are the ones talking down on them, that men are the oppressors and all that BS, when women are the ones who are not going to accept you in a feminist rally if you are pro-life or have traditional values? And women are the ones who slut-shame other women when they are not around. And do you guys notice how women talk down on mothers, that if she is a stay-home mom, she failed in life, only because she's taking care of her husband and her kids? And what do feminist women call other women for having traditional values? She's internalized misogyny, or she's a pick-me, only because she believes in gender roles. So who's really the oppressor? Anyway, guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we have some annoying, angry feminists getting humble by men. But before we continue, I just want to remind you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. So without further ado, let's begin.
It's an everyday job for a woman to come home, cook, clean, and take care of the kids, and also go to a job like a man. So you're telling me that a woman has to go work like a man every day, and a man goes work, and he's tired when he gets home. A woman's not tired. She has to clean, cook, do the dishes, do the laundry. Are you kidding me?
My goodness, she's so freaking loud. And I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to come home to this thing. So she's complaining about how women do too much when they are in a relationship, that she has to go to work, come home, cook, and clean. And I'm pretty sure that she doesn't even do any of that stuff. To me, she looks like the type of woman who complains and nags about every little thing. So please, guys, stay away from women like her. They will make your life miserable.
Why don't you want to do that?
What are you talking about? Why don't I want to do it? You know how fucking tiring that is? Have you done that?
I do it every day.
First of all, yelling doesn't mean you're winning an argument. It's a sign of low intelligence. You can lower your voice and speak to me. I'm sitting right here. I can hear you. Your point is invalid, and you sound like the rest of these unwedded women talking about the modern day women right there. I'm going to go to work like you. Then you want me to cook, clean. First of all, if that was the case, so what? Yes, you're going to cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out. He fixing the house. He making sure this. Y'all have different responsibilities and different roles. Down amongst modern day women, we're equal. We're not. We're both important. We're equally important to the relationship, but we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. And you yelling, oh, I got to cook, clean, yes, because don't nobody care. But at the same time, my wife don't care if the AC duct needed to be cleaned and it was $300. She won't even know that the man came and went. We have different responsibilities. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I cleaning. Like, yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire.
But
when
that's
your
what
car
I'm
need an
saying.
oil change, it's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
He's 100% correct in everything that he said. First of all, you don't have to yell to make a point, but I almost forget that she's a woman. Women always complain that they do too much when they have a 9 to 5 and they have to come home and do the cleaning and cooking. And for them, it is like having 2 jobs, one pay and the other is not. But they forget that men have to go to work and provide for their whole family too. And if something breaks down in the house or if her car breaks down, he has to fix it and he's not getting paid. How many times have we seen men fixing the roof of their house or trying to fix something outside when it's raining or cutting their yard? And the wife? She's nowhere to be seen. She's waiting for you inside to be done. And her excuse is going to be, I'm not doing it because that's your job as a man. But for some strange reason, modern women forget that men actually have more responsibilities when they have a family. But as we know, women live in their own fantasy world. They think that they are the only ones who matter. Perfect example, he was trying to explain to her some facts, but she was trying to interrupt him. She didn't want to hear and she didn't care. But he didn't stop, and she has just shown us that modern women don't care about the men's struggles. They just care about themselves. Modern women want men to bring so much stuff to the table. They have a list of requirements. When the only thing that they bring is their body and their presence and nothing else, they say it themselves. And what else they say? I bring my emotional support. I bring my work and my money to the table, when we all know that her money is her money and she's not sharing it. And I don't know why they say that they bring emotional support when we all know that women love conditionally. When in reality, women don't even care for your struggles, because as soon they see you struggling with money, or when they don't get what they want, they leave you for someone else. So they don't even bring emotional support to a relationship. And if you think I'm wrong, let me know.
It's because at the end of the day, when you have a group of people, when the men want it to be about them, they can do that. They can just be stronger, be bigger, be louder, take over, and make it about them. So if you don't purposely carve out shit for women, it doesn't happen, because you would think common sense would tell you that when the Constitution says all men created equal, that they meant humans. But the fact that women have had to fight to get the right to, the gendered laws, there are gendered laws so that women could vote. I think that's a fair one, because we had to gain that right. Same thing with discrimination against credit and getting bank accounts and all that stuff. Some of the gendered laws are there because the men have been standing in our way.
Damn right.
So my final thought is, as a woman, we have the right to do whatever we want. And I don't know what really feminists are crying about. We can go get an abortion if we want one. We can go get birth control. We can go work. I can't think of anything we can't do. So to me, feminism is just a lot of crying and whining over nothing.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm so sick and tired of women complaining about the patriarchy and that the women couldn't vote or work, or that they couldn't even have bank accounts. First of all, some women didn't want to vote or work. Secondly, women now can do all that, and they have more rights and privileges than men. So why do they keep living in the past? Why do they keep arguing about something that doesn't exist anymore? And that's just to show that women love to complain about life and relationships. Nowadays, they can be and do everything they want, but they still want more. They are not happy. It's like when they are in a relationship. You can give them all they want and they still complain. So it's men the real problem? Or women just love to live with a victim mindset and play the victim card? And the other lady is right. Modern women and feminism are crying and whining about something that was overcorrected, over nothing. And if you think that women nowadays are oppressed, or that they don't have the same rights like men, tell me how. Or give me an example. I'll wait.
Popping air balloon for Brian.
Hey, Brian. I love the way you speak, but for me, it was the pants. I don't like the pants too tight. I'm kind of ghetto too, so I like them a little loose, and that was just it for me.
Okay. How old are you?
34.
34? How many kids you got?
I got 3.
You got 3?
Yep.
How many baby daddies?
I have 3.
You got 3 baby daddies. Okay.
I should have said 0. Because it's just me.
You gonna lie to the public?
No, I have 3, but it's just me. I'm a single parent. There's no man in my life.
No man in your life?
Nope.
Why is the
my
reason
boys.
for there no man in your life?
Well, my first child, his father passed away, and the other 2 are nowhere to be found. So, what can you do?
They do you like that? What's wrong with them?
Something. Only God knows.
Or is there something wrong with you?
Possibly, but I think I'm just fine.
I think you're just fine as well.
Thank you.
Right. But to say that a 41-year-old man is disqualified because of his pants,
You're 41?
I'll be 41 in September.
Okay, because I was like, I thought you said 40.
I'll be 41 in September. That's coming up.
I like it. It's okay for you. It's not my style. You know, with everything going on, I like the pants to be a little baggy, that's all.
Where you from, love?
Kansas City.
Kansas City?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you been out here?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Let's go on.
A single 34-year-old mother, with 3 kids and 3 different baby fathers, by the way, disqualifies a man just because of his pants? And I think this guy is doing good for himself, and he got rejected for a stupid reason. You can't make this stuff up, guys. And for what it seems, she likes to mess around with Pookie and Ray Ray. She did say that she liked hood guys. The first one passed away, but we don't know how. And the second one? Gone. She should have learned from that one, but what does she do instead? She goes and gets pregnant by Pookie again, and he's nowhere to be found. And when he asked her if she was the problem, she responds like a typical modern woman, "I think I'm just fine. They are the problem, not me." No accountability at all, gentlemen. Women don't take accountability for their bad decisions. But most women think like her. 30-plus single moms with 3 or 5 kids from different fathers, probably married 3 times or never married. They just pump them and dump them. Used and abused by Tyrone. They are a walking red flag. Damaged goods for sure, and they still want you to pay a full price for them. And it's not going to matter if you have your stuff together like this guy, because they are still going to feel that they are better than you in every regard. Can you guys believe that? She said no to him because of his pants. The entitlement of modern women is crazy. Her, for example, the only thing that she has to offer is a lot of baggage and trauma. But she still thinks that she can do better. That's ridiculous. And I don't know why women think that chest tattoos look good on them, when that's so unattractive. And a woman full of tattoos says a lot about herself. At the end of the day, we don't care what these delusional women think or say. Just focus on yourself, guys. Don't save them. Let them raise their own kids and cats by themselves. And if they don't want you, fine. Let the simp be their hero.
Can you name any rights men have today that women don't?
Any rights that men have that women do not? Any rights that men have that women do not? No. No.
So then what laws are feminists fighting for?
Shit, that's a good one. Shit, that's a good one.
Gotcha, bitch!
Correct? That's a pretty damn good question. But even if you explain to women that they have more privileges and rights than men, they are still gonna believe whatever they want. And that's the reason that we see a lot of women on TikTok whining about the patriarchy and that the women are oppressed and all that BS. Because women don't care about facts, they care about how you make them feel. Just one example. How many times women bring up the wage gap? And it has been debunked a lot of times. And I'm not sure if women have a hard time understanding simple facts, or they just don't want to accept the truth. And that's why women rather hear a lie than the truth, even when they well know it's a lie. Well, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, be safe out there, and remember the world is yours for the taking. Until next time.